So Katie from Adventure Medical Kits hooked me up with a few things that made this hunt a little bit more bearable. Sent me some Ben's DEET wipes, and then I've been using this DEET quite a bit. You can't bring aerosol on the plains, so these little pump bottles work really good. And those wipes, honestly, they're great for getting around your ears and everything. One thing that you all know that I always carry around, this is always in my backpack, is my survival medic. This is probably my favorite little guy right here because you do have some survival tools as well as the medical tools that you need, the basic medical tools. So typically I'm a backpack hunter and hunting off my back, and so lightweight is an important thing for me. So that's where this survival medic comes in really handy. But I always have it in my backpack. I forgot to take it out from my last trip in Nevada. One of the new things that they're coming out with, breaking into the outdoorsman, hunter, fisherman, that type of market. Immediately when they first showed me this kit at the OR show in Salt Lake City, this is the one that I kind of fell in love with. This is the Steelhead, and one of the things that I really like about it is its packaging. It's in this watertight bag, so everything is nice and compact in there, but it also gives me the ability to add things in there as I see fit. I always add in some rubber gloves, not necessarily because of the medical kit part of it, but when taking care of an animal like this or other things, it's nice to have some rubber gloves. One of the things Katie threw in there was some quick clot. I don't think that that's included in the kit, but it was something that I thought would be important to put in there. I always put in some waterproof matches, which they have. This is a medical kit. This one's not necessarily for survival, so it doesn't have a lot of the survival tools that you might need or might have in my survival medic. The great thing about this kit is everything is in a watertight bag, and they give you everything that you need to be able to take care of some pretty serious wounds. Butterfly bandages, you've got a syringe for flushing out any deep wounds. So had that black bear have gotten me the other day, I would have been able to flush out some pretty serious wounds. Thankfully not. But basically everything that a person needs, 1 to 2 people, for your first aid. Super lightweight, easily accessible, great packaging. Definitely something, especially the type of hunts that I do. Safety is got to be one of the top priorities. Obviously hunting is a big thing, but I have a family at home that I want to get back to safe and sound, and safety is not something that I take lightly at all. I'm not into the survival thing, I don't want to have to be in a survival situation. That's a phobia that I have and a fear that I have. But it is very comforting knowing that I have the basic survival tools that I need, and could survive for some time if I needed to. But it's also very comforting to know that if I nick my finger or any of those types of things, that I've got a first aid kit right where I know where it's at every time in my backpack. So those are just a few things that made my trip here in Alaska a little bit more easy to cope with.